What book would you recommend? Guys, I'm a big believer in the psychological part of the game. Listen, this game is made up of three components, right? Someone, this is in relationship, this is in relation to, this is in response to the person who's asking me what book do I recommend. Now, quite naturally, I can sit here and say, I recommend my book, and I do. But let's put my books to the side, all right? What other books other than Oliver Velez books would you recommend? Um, I would have to say all of them psychological. This game is made up of three components. There's technique. Guess what percentage of the entire pie technique takes? 10%. 10% of your success is technique. Dude, if you give me 90 minutes, I can give you the most amazing technique in the world. Give me 90 minutes of your life, and you will have one of the best techniques in the world. That's not the hard part. That's 10% of it. Don't think that because you have a great technique, you're going to be a good trader. Oh, no. Just the same way, don't think someone is a carpenter just because you bought them a set of carpentry tools and they're the most expensive tools. This is the granddaddy of all carpentry tools. This is the creme de la creme of carpentry tools. I'm going to give them to you and you don't know anything about carpentry. You think that's going to make a difference? Technique is like carpentry tools. It's only the hands that have the technique that matter, right? The technique is 10% of it. Technique, this is what confuses a lot of people. But I don't understand why I'm failing. Because you just have technique. That's why. So where's the other 90%? How can you win with just 10% of the equation? Not going to happen. You can even have my technique, not going to be a winner. My technique will not make you a winner. It's 10% of the equation. And people are out there buying, okay, this technique, I bought this technique, I'm still a loser. Now I'm going to buy this technique, still a loser. I'm going to buy this technique, still a loser. All right, these people were scams. I'm going to go buy this person. This person told me all of these people are scams, so I'm going to buy his technique, and I'm still a loser. You can't win from a technique. The same way you can't become a carpenter just because you have carpentry tools. The best ones. Technique is 10%. 5% luck. Everything has chance. Listen, where does luck come into? Well, when do you start your trading career? Can have an impact on your ultimate success. So check this out. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Do you start your trading career here? Do you start learning how to trade here? Or do you start learning how to trade here? Do you start learning how to trade here? Do you discover this game here? Or here? Like all of this is chance, is luck. You don't pick when you start. The same way you don't pick your parents, you don't pick when you're born, you don't pick when your trading life begins, you don't pick when the trading bug bites you. And this can dramatically affect how long it takes you to develop. All you know might just be this because you started here. And you think that's what the market's all about until this happens. And now you're thrown for a loop. So there's 10% is technique, 5% is luck and chance. It's just a crazy, whippy, violent, horrible market environment, and it snuffs your life out and takes all of your money away before there's any chance of you becoming good. Luck. Not your fault, just when you started. So 5% luck, 10% technique. That's 15%. And guess what? The other 85% is psychology, mindset, emotional stability. And so I'd rather books deal with that. Techniques a dime a dozen. Luck, there's nothing you can do about that. But psychology, being mentally firm, secure, strong, powerful, will separate you from the rest. And there's only one name that you need worry about in this field. He's a god, or was, I should say. He's not with us anymore. Mark Douglas. Trading in the zone, I would recommend for every trader on planet Earth. And not only would I recommend Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas for every trader on planet Earth, I'd recommend and demand that you read it once a year for the rest of your life. And anything else he has written, everything before an Oliver Velez book. If you have a choice to buy an Oliver Velez book or a Mark Douglas book, buy Mark Douglas. And later down the line, buy an Oliver Velez book. That's how I feel about that. Well, read it again. Read it again. Because in reality, after that, you shouldn't need anything. And I stopped reading. Mark Douglas made me stop reading. For what? Most of these writers aren't traders anyway. For what? I stopped writing. Mark Douglas was the end for me. You shouldn't need anything else.